everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense will have the opening possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You have the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First and 10. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Snagged out of the air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. He tries to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got an open man. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Rockets want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Gleason. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Direct snap. Look out, he's got room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Here's the pressure. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rockets are in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Takes the handoff. It's Traynor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's Gleason. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Rockets! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front. He sees the gap. He's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Now the play fake. Throwing right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Toledo.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Barfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harris. He's loose. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Got it behind the line. It's Barfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to hang. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Crosby. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Got a man in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
The Rockets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Sims. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward with this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
To the ground with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Davis looking to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got a... There he goes! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Rides to back and leaves it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gleason. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, what a move. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Turning it on. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Harris. Knocked down for the tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Rockets will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. On the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Davis looking to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the 1st down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Unloads quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rockets are on the move. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Rudolph. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. With the catch, it's Harris. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. These corners going to give these receivers some space. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.